No more boring folder icons in Finder. Welcome back to this channel, everyone. macOS Finder is the most powerful and elegant app to organize your files. There's so many hidden features that I'm still discovering after 10 years of usage. One thing, and I'm sure most of you would have the same question, is when we open a folder and we were flooded with dozens, if not hundreds, the same looking folders, which makes it really hard to find the folder we want. And I mentioned in my previous video, you can click here, that if you know the folder name, you could just type the first initial letters of the folder and quickly navigate to that folder. But what if you don't know the folder's name? What if there are some folders that share the first initial letters? Then you would have to further distinguish between them, which then come back to the same issue. Those folders look the same. Wouldn't it be nice if I tell you there's a way to make each folder look unique yet still cohesive among the rest of them? And that's today's video is all about. I will show you one of my favorite tricks that I use every day to customize my folder icons so I can quickly identify them in just a snap. So let's get into it. First, let's open Finder, and you want to select a folder and go to File and select Get Info, or as I like to do, Command I to open it. And in this info window, you can see there's a small folder icon here. You might think this is just a preview of the folder, but this is actually the avatar representation of the folder and it's changeable. So the next thing we want to do is to select the folder we want to use to replace it. So open any image file you like. You can use Preview or Photos or any photo editing app. It doesn't really matter. And the next step is very crucial. You want to make sure you select the photo or the image file, then Command C to copy it and go back to this info panel again. And you want to click this avatar file, make sure it's highlighted, and then Command V to paste. And boom, you will see the folder now changed to the image you just selected. But if you heard a sound like this, that means the image was not selected properly. So this is what you want to do. In Preview, Command A to select all, and then Command C to copy it. Then you can paste it as usual. But you may ask, well, Marlon, it's nice to change the folder to any image, but now, how am I going to tell them apart? And that's a very valid question, and probably the reason why even some people knows this feature, they still hesitate to use it. And I won't be making this video if I didn't have a better way to do this. My solution was inspired by iCloud Drive folders. I was really inspired by these folder icons that they all share the same kind of folder base, but they all have the individual app icons nested inside. So it's a lot easier to know which folder does which. So I went up and I created my own folder mockup. And some of them I even give them a rounded corner like this. I can't tell you how great this feature is on quickly identifying the folder I was looking for. So let me show you my template I used to create this mockup. By the way, you can also download this template file in the description. I create this template file using Pixelmator Pro, but you can also use Photoshop to open it. I use Pixelmator Pro because it's an Apple app and it works really well within the Apple ecosystem, and it works wonders for things like this. So after you open the template file, you'll quickly see the instruction, which tells you to click the plus icon at the bottom right corner of this image. So go ahead and click it, and you have multiple options. You can choose to replace from your photo library, or you can just choose replace from files, which will open your Finder to let you choose the file you want to replace with. So I'm gonna choose this image, and immediately it's swapped with your desired image with beautiful rounded corner masked around it. And I even added some drop shadow here to give it more pop, that you don't even need to do it yourself. And if you're happy with it, you can just go ahead, choose File and Export, and make sure you choose PNG as your format. The JPEG won't work, and TIFF will be too large for a simple avatar file like this. So choose PNG, and make sure you don't change the dimensions, so the placement of the folder will look the same between the rest of them. And go ahead and just export this folder image and go to Finder. And here you should be able to see this image that we just created. Beautiful. And once it's created, you can just do the same thing like we mentioned before. Command C to copy, go to the folder you want to change, Command V to paste. And boom, you just created your customized folder with great legibility and consistency with the rest of the folder icons. And with the template file I provided, you can change to any image you like by just clicking the plus icon and change to a different file instantly. Now you may also notice there's another icon well, another two icons that look almost the same, that is kind of swapping icon. I also created a version that you can use for text-based folder icons. So you can choose that, you can click that and choose text, and the alternative text version will be visible. And you can double click to change to any text you like. Once you're done, export, and you're ready to go. That wraps up the first video of series. Stay tuned for part 2, where you'll be blown away by even hidden and powerful macOS tricks that even less than 1% people knows about. Please like and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss part 2 of this video. And when I reach 500 followers, I'll be releasing another video of my story working at Apple. Thank you for subscribing to this channel, and I'll see you next time.